I'm just talking about now. On some level, can I find that which is already okay? And is that me? Is that me, or is that a meditation state? If that's me, then all these other states are just coming and going. And I'm here, and I'm not coming and going. Find that. Ramana Maharshi said to Punjaji, find that which doesn't come and go. At the subtlest level, find that which doesn't come and go. So when you find that, and the difficulty is that we're used to finding things with our mind or with our physical touch or our senses, and this is not found by our mind, our will, our even attention. It's found by being or awareness.
And this is the unity mind we're talking about, or the true nature, authentic self?
Yeah, this is all the way to the true nature.
This is the true, okay.
Yeah, it'll go through. It usually goes through as it sinks. It'll go like down these levels of what's called everyday mind, subtle mind or mindful, pure awareness, unity mind, true nature.
So is that the practice that you wanted to lead to kind of go through, or whatever you recommend?
Yeah. So I'll do the no problem to solve, since you did that. Okay. So here we go. So this is a short inquiry. Okay. And so inquiry, similar to what we were just talking about, is the premise that there is these parts of us that we're actually looking from, that if they could just relax and rest, that we might be able to subtly recognize this dimension of alert awareness that we're aware of and aware from. And then we might notice that it's not separate from everything else. So we'll start with this part of us that's trying to understand the words I'm saying. It's anticipating there's a problem to be solved, that I try to get it right. Just a normal, everyday mind of that usually we call me. But what if that were a part of us? What if the one trying to understand, trying to get it right, trying to solve a problem was simply a part of us, and we could just ask it for some space? And we could you should see from here that that's just a part of us, and then ask that part, thank it for all of its hard work, and let it know it can just ask it if it'll just soften back.
And just to clarify, it sounds like we could do this eyes open or eyes closed.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Eyes open and closed, just normal. So just find that part of you and ask it for space. Now you're aware of it from kind of a mindful witness, just a little bit of space. So now notice that part has agency. It can step back and relax. And then curiously, what's here now when there's no problem to solve?
Sorry to interrupt, but which part can have agency?
The part that is you, that's the thinker or the problem solver, can step back. It can choose to soften back or just relax. So can you?
So you would say that has agency, that part?
Yeah. Can you ask if it would just step back, and it will either will or won't. But you're asking. You're not making it do it. You're saying, would you be willing to just step back for a moment? And you can even watch what's going on or experience it. So as this problem solver relaxes and you inquire, you look with awareness, what's here now if there's no problem to solve just now? If you don't go into the past or the future or the thought, just become aware of the alert awareness. And then not only aware of the alert awareness, but what's it like to rest as this thought-free awareness, wordless awareness. And then as this awareness, what's the relationship if there's not two, to vibration, sensation, energy, feelings, thoughts, your body, and the room. What's it like to be aware and interconnected? And is there anything that needs to be gotten rid of? To be here, to be embodied, and to be okay? And is there anything that you need to get to improve this essential feeling of being? And so just feel into this interconnection or being, or just
that first step is still kind of important, of the asking it to step down as it tries to
yes,
kind of interpret and make sense and
yeah,
rationalize what you're saying.
yeah. And parts may kind of try to help, try to understand what's happening. You just thank it for trying to help. Thank you for your help. Just ask it to just, relax back and then come back to this new. So it's kind of a new view, a new you. So it's, these other parts are used to being in the center, so they're going to pop up. You just keep recognizing them. Okay, I see you. It's okay. Just step back. And then just get a feeling for this more spacious, pervasive, awareness based, alert, interconnected, embodied, spacious self that's not only inside, but also somehow aware of the whole room behind you, within you, above you, below you. So it's unlimited and it's very much here. But what's it like to not have to refer to thought, to be alert and here? And then just notice that it doesn't mean that you're dumb or you're stupid, or frozen. You could move your hand from here. You could intentionally remember your phone number, use intentional thought, and then let it go. And don't associate with the next thought. Come back to this peace of mind, this embodied presence, this being. And so the curious question is this a meditation state, this which needs nothing and is okay with things as they are? Or is this your essential true nature or nature of mind, to which other states will come and go? So this is not the altered state, this is the natural condition to which altered states will come and go. And you can learn to return and train to remain to this beingness, which can move your hand, can use intentional thought, can begin to add complexity and activity and perception without losing its ground. So the key is, as things arise, who or what are they arising to? So there's no problem with anything arising, thoughts, emotions, parts, all welcome, welcome, welcome. By whom, to whom? What's this feeling of being to which everything's arising? And just getting familiar with that. So just take a minute and just welcome what arises, and keep not just leaning in to be aware of what's arising, but feeling back and down and subtler to what everything's arising to. So just being aware of who or what this being feels like. and that there's a response here, and see how you feel toward your body and toward any parts that arise. What's the natural beginning of essential qualities of peace or clarity or compassion or kindness, wonder, okayness. So that's, yeah. So what would you say from here? What's your sense of, what are you noticing?
Yeah, I think the definitely the parts of trying to understand what you're saying get pretty, heavy and thick as we try to, do it now. And so, just some of the mechanics of, oh, we might be doing it wrong, and oh, we're not there yet, and oh, we should be here, but we're not here yet.
Right.
Exactly. That can kind of
Yeah.
emerge and boil up in consciousness.
Yeah. So that's why, certainly the first time. So, these very simple glimpses, which are this practice, which take about, I have hundreds of these. This is one of them, and they're for different styles of people. So once you do them a few times, just like any meditation, your mind will start to understand, okay, I know the basics here. I don't have to, I can just let go as they pop up. You'd be like, yeah, I've done this 10 times. So just keep going and trust and let go and welcome. And
Yeah.
so it starts to um, be, and that is the normal thing. That's just the old habit is going to assert itself until, it's recognized just to be just a habit.
Yeah, your pointer for when that part comes up, just see it for what it is and thank it for what it's trying to do. That was interesting. That
Yeah.
was kind of cutting through some of that of like seeing it. Okay, just that compassionate lens that you were, encouraging.
Yeah.
Right, that part comes up and there's a frustration, there's a contraction there
Right.
of like, the part wants to understand, but oh, we're not doing the right thing, and we're supposed to be, in this, non-witness state, and but just like thinking it like, okay, you're trying to understand, rationalize, intellectualize, is what we do, and that's okay, and then kind of just drop kind of from there of like, oh, okay, there's like a separation from that
That's right.
space.
Yeah, that's right. And then you become the bigger field of, or the ocean. And then eventually you start to feel connected, even when the part, I don't know if I'm getting this right. You just like, okay, sweetheart, you just kind of let go. Yeah, there's a wave. You just start to feel like it's not even other. You just feel like it's just like energy arising, thought arising, emotion arising. But arising is like within this ocean of yourself rather than a witness.